Welcome to Loleventvods. These are the best highlights of today's LEC 2025 matchup.
And in contrast, Fnatic, they do have a lot of skirmisher scrappers.
Mixed minions, whereas Vladdy's only missed one of the first couple of waves. Karmine hits level 2 first and immediately starts his work, forcing Oscar in away. Oscar has played quite a bit of
become a friend of the forest, but right now, Kana could do with a friend of his own as Razork looking for a gank in the top lane.
Kana does still have the flash here. Oscar in going forward, looking to try and cause Kana some consternation, but that mostly.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Specificity.
Good poet, though.
He was. Were they his poems? Who knows? Not going to get down that conspiracy theorist rabbit hole already.
Yeah, already finds himself in position to begin the grubs. Fnatic have been zoned away from the Dragon, looking to try and start that objective off, but junglers on the bot side of the map upset here to match Kalist on the top side.
So it should just be 3 grubs for Karmine Corp. As you say, they moved Kalist and Targamas towards the top side. Razork was forced away from the Dragon, and Karmine Corp get the first 3 grubs. Vladdy with some good damage onto Humanoid as well in the mid lane, but Humanoid won't answer. Puts a soldier down.
It should be an easy objective secure for Yike.
They're going to dive?
I don't think they can.
So Targamas isn't level 6. Kalist still has the barrier. It's a cannon wave coming in. Grand entrance in by Mickey. They get to TP out and flash away from the oncoming Alistair, but that's 2 flashes per in though, Vetti. Casey, no, there's no one here to help Oscar in. He goes in. Not going to be able to do anything though as Kana and Yike pick up first blood. Humanoid on his way across. Yike still full HP. As the reset on that ultimate as well. The Hound's pursuit back up for him if he wants to dive in.
An easy playing it very cool, and how they find themselves with a 1.7k gold lead, a lot of it sitting on top of Kana.
Yeah, Kana's in such a strong position on this chase. Mickey going in with the grand entrance, has the quickness as well. Will pull Targamas back. The Cyclone follow up into the double knockup. Upset looking for the damage here as well, but Targamas sides flash, remember. Razork falling low. Mickey in the midst of 4, and he will fall. Kalist with his first of the game.
Fnatic tried to force a fight onto Targamas, but they didn't quite have the damage to lock him down. And remember, all those flashes were just burnt on the top side of the map, which means that Targamas, still having his flash available, was able to get out of harm's way, and Casey could turn it in their favor. I mean, this early game is looking to be a stomp so far. Fnatic have found no play how they approach these objectives now, because from a position of weakness, it's much harder to fight. The good news is they're playing against a triple tier composition, so a lot of that extra gold has been invested into that tier, which means that in terms of actual power, Fnatic could still contest. The problem is, and this is a big problem, you don't really have control over your waves.
Yeah.
Any lane that Kana is in, he keeps it pushed underneath Oscar's tower. Vladdy and Kalist still have strong lane presence to be able to get that push.
TP behind here. Humanoid's looking for the play onto Kana. Yike is on his way as well. Kana does still have the flash. Public execution coming out. Humanoid there with the Emperor's Divide as well. And Kana will fall now. Yike out of position, but he can always
proxy. And Fnatic saw a window where they could get themselves a kill. The problem is, in the 1v1...
Oh, Oscar. He backs in not the best spot, and Kana's like, anything you can do, I can do. Solo, it seems. Humanoid has to flash away from the seismic shove. He'll get himself to safety, but with Oscar dead on the other side of the map, Karmine Corp are looking to maybe make a play. They use the True Shot Barrage back down mid as well, which means they spot where Upset and Mickey are. Humanoid has no flash, and Yike continues to chase him down. No Hound's pursuit. Humanoid will slide his way to safety.
Plates are being lost in bot. Plates are also being lost on the top side of the map. Yike knows that he can commit his resources there because Kana just got a solo kill. So getting a bunch of plates, but now Fnatic looking to respond.
This is fully 2v3. They go in with the quickness, but they're stopped by the Unraveled Earth. Immediately dive onto Yike, and they will get 1 kill. Targamas tried to shepherd Vladdy out of here, but they can turn it back around. Look at the damage coming out from Vladdy. Headbutt pulverized onto Mickey. He's ignited. He'll fall. Razork caught up in the Unraveled Earth as well. Seismic shove just wide. Humanoid finally joins the play. Upset on his way across as well. Fnatic will find 2 in exchange for their support.
While it is a good response,
but they won't be able to find anything. Humanoid had to back away because he didn't know where Targamas was, so they will give up all 15 plates, or 14 in a bit, it seems, as Yike flashes away from Mickey and Razork. The red buff stolen away. I think that top lane tower fell one of the engages with flash for Fnatic. I mean, Oscar could go in with a public execution as well, but he'll be looking for Yike if he can find it.
Face checking.
Face checking right now, not back with a seismic shove. The Guardian keeping him alive for the moment as he dashes back to his teammates, hit with an accelerated shock blast, but now Kana All by his lonesome down towards the bottom side. Good knockback, flashes away from the public execution. Upset eats a true shot barrage. And now Karmine Corp can turn it around. Accelerated shot blast to the back as Mickey falls first. Upset's keeping Humanoid at bay towards the bottom side of the river. Oscar Inning trying to get away and will escape for now.
I mean, the fight was over before it even began. The fact that Mickey was trying to drop a ward in the entrance to the river on KC's side meant that he got way too close to a brush that was completely denied of vision. The control ward in there, Humanoid threatening a play on the mid, won't convert into anything, but the moment Mickey gets chunked out, the engage is gone, and KC can just play with their food.
Fnatic are going to try this. Oscar spots Kana. Kana spots Upset, misses the accelerated shock blast. Razork doesn't have Cyclone here, but Oscar has found the enemy top laner. Upset coming in as well, and Kana doesn't really have anywhere to go. He'll get taken out by Upset. Almost 400 gold into that Varus's pockets.
So a bit of the aggression to Fnatic, and while they do still secure... Oh, Kalist.
Has the flash, will have to use it. He gets away. And Mickey will dash with that battle dance. True shot barrage. Oh, Mickey has the flash as well. Killing Kana towards the bottom side of the fight. So that's another cooldown that we'll have to keep track of. Rift out secured by Karmine Corp, though. They have got the first two of those objectives so far. Target was going in with the Hex Flash immediately onto Razork. That tower still standing as well. The trample will get the stun. Razork has to flash away. Humanoid trying to put the damage down onto Vladdy, but Vladdy flashes the Emperor's Divide, and Yike takes a bite out of humor.
Nice outplay there from Vladdy.
Getting behind them, Oscar Winning spotted on that control
Who's getting
ward.
flanked here?
I believe it might be Oscar Winning getting flanked. Razork jumps in. Yike immediately dives onto Oscar Winning. Quickness coming out from Mickey as well, but he can't find the engage, can't even get onto anyone. No one's charmed by Mickey right now. True Shot Barrage coming out as well as Razork falling low. Yike looking for a bit more damage. Targamas almost in range for that trample. Chain of Corruption will come down. He'll pop the Unbreakable Will. Get himself the hell out of there. Good seismic shove from Vladdy again onto Humanoid. Yike behind the tower, looking for those Darking Daggers. Can't find them yet. How's Humanoid gonna get out? Targamas! Oh, he's greedy, he wants it. Okay, he's dead. That's roast beef if I've ever seen it.
He had the Ignite, so he thought...
his inventory. So, what can Fnatic do? How do you set up around here? You spot Targamas. You jump in, Unraveled Earth coming out, Razork still with a Cyclone, but look at the knockback onto Mickey. He gets in with the quickness. Chain of Corruption coming out as well as Targamas in the middle of the team. Mickey down though to a Mystic Shot. And now Razork is running for the hills as Yikes begins to chase him down. But Targamas and Yike have gone a little bit too deep. Razork healing up with the Sundered Sky. Upset caught out on the top side, but the Ember's Divide from Humanoid will knock Kalist back. He can't get the damage down in time. Oscar Innin and Razork having to retreat. Oscar Innin, he's met with a full HP Kana. Kalist is very low if he can get close enough. Does have the flash and he misses it across the wall. Trying to get to safety. Kalist knows that's his opportunity to jump in.
A scrappy fight that falls apart.
They do manage to pick up those kills in the end. Atakan, their current target. As Humanoid will put down the Sun Disc, but Fnatic are a mile away. Upset just coming around the walls right now. Razork looking for a long flank. He'll be spotted out by this far side alteration, that little ward down towards the bottom side.
Okay, the kill isn't important. It's all about the flowers.
Kill goes down. Razork immediately jumped on. Kalist going to dash across the wall there as well. Humanoid having to base. Goes in with a Cyclone though. Oscar in is able to kill off Kalist. Now Targamas on that front line. The quickness coming out, but a great knock-up from Targamas, I believe. With that pulverized, Humanoid TP's back in. The flowers secured. A bit of a mixed bag,
I would say. Yeah.
I will say, even if you don't get all the flowers, you do get that.
It's of itemization. Fnatic is in a pretty solid spot, but with the dragon spawning, and Casey looking for an engage.
And Vladdy going in. Weaver's Wall, immediately they jump onto Humanoid in the Emperor's Divide. Will buy him no time at all. Great catch there from Karmine Corp.
Nice side step.
Razork goes in onto Vladdy. There's a quickness follow-up as well. Upset with the piercing arrow. Chain of Corruption onto Targamas. TP coming out from Kana as he looks to join the action. Mickey so low again, but Fnatic will walk away, limp away wounded. They'll lose the Ocean Drake for this.
I was going
Targamas, grand entrance used. Now Razork spotted. He'll dive onto the cow and then just use him as a taxi to get out. Flash forward from Targamas, gets the knocker. Mickey's going to flash himself as well. And Fnatic able to walk away from this one. They have Oscar pushing in the bot lane while all of this is happening. So the more time they can buy, the better it is. But Karmine Corp trying to call their bluff will start up the Baron.
They have the numbers advantage. And Bessa with the TP is going to come through now.
Targamas might just be dead.
Very
He pops the
low.
Unbreakable Will, but might die immediately. Oscar in it, able to get away from the seismic shove. Targamas going in. Quickness popped by Mickey as well, but you can see how apprehensive he is about the dive. Fnatic get one, as you say, might be the Baron for them. The problem against an Ocean Soul, though, is you now use the quickness. You have Cyclone. Weaver's Wall coming out from Vladdy. They'll go for Upset, who does still have the flash and dodges away from the seismic shove. Fnatic on the Baron is down to 7,000 HP as Kalist starts to poke them down. Humanoid can look for the engage, has that flash from the Emperor's Divide. Upset coming in as well. There's the Cyclone immediately into the public execution. And Kalist is enemy number one. Vladdy falls second. Fnatic found two. The Dogs chasing Mickey down. Will kill him off. Upset being chased out by Kana. Doesn't have flash, does have the barrier and has a blast cone. Kana dodges it well though. Now he'll turn his eyes back towards the Baron. Yike still available to steal this. Has the flash, has the smite. Can he do it? Yike, the smite king of the LEC again! And he dodges the Emperor's Divide, eviscerates them. Dodges across the wall, and now Kana and Yike are hungry for more. Razzle dashing in, but Kana's here, and he's ready to party. Humanoid and Oscar, juicy, juicy targets. Razzle falls first. Humanoid short to follow. It's double Darkins, and whoop goes Yike for a triple kill.
Fnatic, beautiful play from Yike. Nice follow-up from Kana as they now set their sights on the base of Fnatic.
Who let him out, man? Yike on an absolute tear this game, this split. And now the inhibitor, they target for Karmine Corp. They have a pushing lane in mid as well as bot. As Kalist is put down into that bot lane due to the Upset, healing most of his HP from that accelerated shot blast. We'll see the reset come out. A small moment of hope. And immediately it was extinguished by Karmine Corp. Inhibitor in the top lane already dead. That wave a while away. Mickey eking a bit of damage from Vladdy here. Could look for that quickness. Targamas goes in for the engage. Double pulverized, double seismic shove, and double dead. Humanoid and Mickey are gone. And now Vladdy's looking for more. Jumps onto Razzle. The Cyclone adds more of a small squall, I think, Betty. As Razor falls, Karmine Corp knocking on the doors of the Nexus. Targamas looking for more. It was close until it wasn't, and most of the game I'm going to say it wasn't here for Karmine Corp. They will demolish Fnatic in game one of this best of three.
I really like the draft from Casey. I like the way they executed it, and while the Baron was definitely a bit suspect, Yike was able to clutch up and close out for Casey. Yeah.
You can use Ash Arrow.
Yeah, 100%.
So you engage in a fight. The not.
Yeah. Just realized that we're in a Brand versus Zyra matchup again, which was the jungle matchup, I think, summer last year.
And Yike's going to have to flash.
Yes, he is. The problem with this matchup for the Brand... Oh, hang on, I'll hold my tongue.
Mickey does mount up, then crashes down. Make it rain for the slow. Flash forward. Targamas looking for a little bit more. Mickey just out of auto range for Kalist. Flashes burnt across the board. Playing into Ash, especially, but also very much alongside Braum. If you are ever trying to push the lane out and you get clipped, that is a long way to run while you're very, very slow. Vladdy with the Valkyrie out here. Mickey will look for the Shadowing Strike, gets the stun, and Vladdy's still able to survive. Razzle, meanwhile, in the top lane, catching out Kana, who has already burnt his flash, trading into Oscar in, and Kana down. First blood to Oscar. And
Razzle just converted into the Dragon instead. It looks like the most likely option.
Arcane Storm used by Humanoid just to force Vladdy out a little bit. Isn't going to kill him, he knows it, but that wave not in the best of spots for Vladdy.
This wave, yeah, in a really good spot for Humanoid. He's already got that level 6, and the wave is pushing into him. Humanoid leveraging his level advantage as much as he can. They're naturally not going to contest the Void Grubs.
Oh, nice here from Kana. Oh, Oscar going in down to 100 HP. Yike is here. Doesn't quite hit with that Seer. Will hit with the Pillar of Flame. Oscar in just trying to get out. Dodges away from everything. Yike even looking for the Smite Seer there for the stun. Couldn't find it. Did get the Grubs. Razzle, as you say, will get the Drake on the bot side as compensation. Now has that Strangled Thorns. And look for a little bit more. You gonna dive? Gonna dive a Braum and an Ashe. It looks like it. The dive's being called. Ignite immediately onto Kalist. Strangled Thorns coming out as well. He'll get Mickey. For what cost? Only one. 80 carries exchanging kills.
I think this is a worthwhile trade.
Flash.
So he still has that objective available. And again, you look at this health discrepancy. He's going to take a chunk of damage.
Has the Valkyrie, goes forward with it. There's the Arcane Storm. Targamas coming across as well.
And this keeps happening.
Yeah.
So he's going to be zoned away
as well. TP is going to come out from Vladdy. Arrow in the mid lane. It's an engaged already, and they engage perfectly with it. Humanoid has the flash, but doesn't really have anywhere to go. Kalist gets the kill. Humanoid will match up in bot, so it's going to be a 4v4 on the top side. Flash, Shadowing Strike into Upset's follow-up. The Unbreakable down from Targamas. Razork flashing forward as well. Strangled Thorns. Good Glacial Fissure from Targamas to get the knock-up on Upset, stopping the end of that bullet time. Yike forced away, though, as Razork already has the Fated Ashes. We saw Vladdy moving towards mid lane as well, but Humanoid's actually been able to push in that wave. Targamas stepping forward. Doesn't have that Glacial Fissure. Mickey does have the Magnet Storm.
Fnatic just have much better health advantages right now. Upset's been able to push in the mid wave. Yike really can't contest this. Overall, nice play from Fnatic. No TPs from the mid laners means that they're going to be left isolated on the bot side of the map. Kana trying to put some trading down onto Oscar means that with Oscar's nice sidestepping and mobility good spot, but I don't think Oscar can keep the freeze.
Yike pulling the Drake out here. It's Razork in the area. Vladdy has first move from bot. Upset and Mickey trying to get that midway pushed in. Will be able to do so. Kalist has to take the long way round to join up with his team. Drake down to 2,000. Humanoid coming in from the bottom side. Mickey goes in with a Magnet Storm. Immediately the Stranglethorns as well. Razork falling low, so is Yike. Both will fall down. Vladdy almost taken out by the laser, but Humanoid just doesn't quite have the damage yet. Siphon Power coming out as well as Kana joins the play. Pops the World Ender. The slow onto Humanoid, Gravity Field, Kana flashes over it, and now Humanoid is all on his lonesome walking through the river. But they don't have enough to chase him down. 1-for-1.
In any case, point is that Fnatic end up a 1-for-1, losing the Drake.
Targamas, yeah, very much out of position here. Stunned up with the Shadowing Strike, but can stand beside me to Kalist, and that's what it would do. I mean, it's...
securing the top tower. Makes a lot of sense.
I mean, part of the risk as well is if you see Karmine Corp moving that way, Stranglethorn's coming down. Okay. Just trying to gain control and, as you say, go for the tower. But if you see Karmine Corp starting to shadow the bot side, there's always the risk that
he's got very good vision, though, so
yeah,
he should feel safe enough.
Targamas face-checking. He didn't have good vision at all. Kalist stays around, but Targamas tried to stand beside me and was pulled back by the Magnet Storm. Targamas is a goner. He's sleeping with the fishes, and Mickey gets the for them. They take first tower bot. They manage to get the Rift Herald, they have the first Drake, and they have a 3,500 gold lead, Betty.
The next challenge will be breaking open this mid-tier 1, but fortunately...
It's a step forward because Oscar can't TP back in with that Mega Gnar. Targamas forced away as Fnatic have total control of the river right now. Kana looking for the flank angle here on Oscar Rinin. He'll try and sidestep out of the Inferno Chains, but still be caught by it. Targamas getting caught by Fnatic. Bullet time as well, and with Targamas not there, there's no Unbreakable to stop them. Mickey turned on by Kalist and Targamas, but they can't take him out. It's just Yike falling. The Drake was stopped by Fnatic, but now with the Rift Herald charging in, they should be able to take the mid-tier 1 and the Dragon.
Love the confidence that we see from Upset, standing his ground, even in the face of Yike, looking to try and stun him up. He knows that he has the support from his team. They're able to get a kill onto Yike. And now with the Herald, they're looking to get as much as they can. The HP's getting low. Oscar likely gonna die.
Yeah, he's dead. He flashes.
Can he get still dead? Back though. Kana's very low.
Kana? I don't think he can kill Kana. He cannot kill Kana. I told you, Ben.
You're right. You're right. The thing is, the Dragon didn't go down, and now on the map resets, KC is first to the objective. Razork is on his red buff. TP available for Oscar. I'm expecting another fight.
Razork has the Seekers here. Crashed down over the wall by Mickey. Doesn't have that Magnet Storm up yet, but Oscar on a good flank position here. Kana in towards that bot side. TP into mid lane by Vladdy as he'll go to the to the minion wave there. Fnatic's trying to mark Kana. They'll get the mid wave. 6,000 now on the Dragon. Magnet Storm off cooldown. This is Mickey's prime time to find a fight. Targamas is going to be trying to stop that bullet time from getting in. Oscar in and stepping forward, about to go Mega Gnar. It's Yike the secure, it's Kel Surprise as he's able to get the smite fight. Vladdy flashes away from the Gnar. Targamas on the retreat here as well. But Kana and Yike are in a good position to flank Fnatic. Or are they being flanked by Fnatic? It seems like it might be the latter as Yike is down to a 3rd HP and Humanoid puts him in the dirt. Upset chasing onto Vladdy here as well. He'll go forward with the Valkyrie, but he won't be able to take down the Zyra. Fnatic find 2 kills.
I mean, it's a 1-team fight for Fnatic. They continue to extend the gold lead. While they did lose the Drake, they're looking to get an even greater prize in the Atakan.
And with this scenic view of the Rift, let's take a scenic state of the game, Betty. 5,000 gold now the lead for Fnatic. 1 Drake to 2, as you say. But they are in prime position. All blue at the bottom of the scoreboard. That's a blue wall Fnatic are quite happy to be a part of. 1,000
map for his team. The specs of vision that have been dropped by Fnatic are being quickly cleared out. KC, they haven't spotted that ward, and they're going to start the Baron off.
They think that they're safe, but Mickey, the sneaky devil that he is, placed that ward just outside of the control ward range. Oscar and Kana trading towards the top side. Oscar going forward, looking for that wallop. Kana still winning out on the trade. Karmine Corp forced away because upsets here. The Drake secured by Fnatic. And Karmine Corp's little
way, of course, it could flip the game on its head.
Arrow.
Arrow.
It's a great engage tool, as Razork's the one who's caught out. Vladdy looking for the damage, but doesn't quite have it yet. Razork holds on to his flash.
The tier 2 tower in the bot lane was protected by KC. Right, because like 2 autos went into that control ward.
Pretty sure upset just saw the control ward.
Here we go.
I need to get out of here. Baron begun by Fnatic. Targamas will have that unbreakable backup. Kana just recalling in the bot lane. Ooh. Mickey's on the wrong side of the wall, and he'll take a blaze towards the Baron. Humanoid trying to put the damage down as well. The arrow hits upset. He's not got cleanse. Yike's going to put some more damage into him as Oscar Winning's looking for that Mega Narc. Kalist doing a good job. In fact, well, we went, and now they've gone, but Karmine Corp will start up the Baron themselves.
Look at Kana on the flank. He's fishing for an angle.
Mickey looking for him. Shadowing Strike not going to hit. Targamas puts the Unbreakable down. Mickey goes in with the Magnustorn onto Kana. Targamas chasing forward here as well. And Kana will kill off Mickey. Humanoid knocked up with the Glacial Fissure. Razork trying to get in here for the smite fight. Yike towards the back. It will be secured once again by Yike. Is there anything this man can't do?
2 games in a row now.
He's the safety. He's not just going to be called out. Targamas. He's going to look for a stand beside me onto Kalist here, but he's already rooted up. And yeah, Targamas, he's dead. That was greedy positioning from him. You saw people in the mid lane going for that ward when you don't have your teammates around the arrow, though. And now Mickey getting chased down by Kalist. Fnatic greedy as well as Karmine Corp find 2. Kalist will flash and cleanse his way away from Humanoid. He'll just flash as Yike and Vladdy are now getting chased down. Oscar in and about to go Mega. Humanoid opening up with a big deeps. Yike tries to turn it back around, but Yike will fall as well. The Humanoid takes 2. And just like that, Karmine Corp lose most of their Baron buffs.
And they turn it into a pick onto Mickey as well.
Kana's just going to go. Humanoid has flash here. Infernal Chains won't get the pullback. Kana needs those wings to fly him out of here. Upsets on the chase as well. Kana will turn around in that gravity field. Realizes there's nowhere for him to go. Humanoid 5-1 now on the Victor
as well. So like the direction that he's gone with it. Fnatic back on the offensive with a wave. They've set their sights on mid, and they're just going to melt this.
Vladdy was clearing out top wave. Immediately the inhibitor tower in the mid lane is gone. Upset stepping forward. Yike takes a double up and is chunked out as well. Upset will step in by himself. Has cleanse and flash. Very safe in this sort of position. As you say, minimal engage from Karmine Corp. Kana trying to catch the wave a little bit earlier here, but Oscar in keeping him at bay alongside Humanoid. Will force him back. Wave already cleared out. Kana low though. Oh, you can see Karmine Corp looking for that engage. KC, you can smell it sometimes. There's that opportunity, but willing to step up. This Rod of Ages giving him a lot of safety. There's the arrow once again into the Glacial Fissure. Vladdy trying to get in from the side, but Targamas is the one who's already chunked out. Oscar in falling low as well. Doesn't have that Mega Gnar yet. The Sterak's shield into the Gnar. Upset trading onto Vladdy. He'll take 1. Kana now in the middle of 4 members of Fnatic. He'll dive forward looking for the healing, but this isn't G2, my man. Fnatic don't die to the Aatrox in the river. Humanoid flashes in for the double. Kalist tries to trade it. He'll get 1 out of it. But it's the only one that Karmine Corp will be able to find. Yike. He's going to put the damage down onto Razork, who will...
he gets him.
Does he? Does he get him? He does! He gets him. But at what cost? His Nexus towers are laid bare. Fnatic will start on them. Upset Oscar Rinin and Mickey looking to take us to a game 3. Yike comes back alive, but doesn't have a way to clear out the wave. Mickey stomps him down. And Fnatic will take us to game 3.
A really nice bounce back performance from Fnatic as they found some great fights and with a much better early game. Just because of her trading power alongside Norlis is very scary to deal with.
Yeah, I agree with that. The knock-up on As we see Upset forced away here. Mickey going back in with the Zenith blade. Targamas has to flash. The Plasma was on its way. Flash shield and Daybreak for the stun. And Targa is done. Upset and Mickey still chasing Kalist out here. Immediate cleanse from Desire to make sure that he wasn't second on the menu for the Fnatic bot lane.
Congregation in the bot side of the map.
Hex flash across. Mickey only level 2. Goes in with the stun. Razork there for the follow-up. Upset trying to get onto that backline, but doesn't have the flash. Mickey still chasing Kalist down. Razork will fall, as will Kalist. And now Upset's in a 2v1, but he can trade into this. Targamas forced away. Yike with the Bramble Smash will get the knockback. Vladdy's on the rotation. Yike with a good twisted advance to get away from Mickey.
Ooh, I mean...
Razork now on his way to the top side. Kana going in with that Pathfinder. Razork looks for the stun, finds it. Kana does still have the flash, and Tofo will get the knockback, but isn't even going to be able to use the flash to get away. He used it, but he definitely did not get away. Targamas on his way towards mid. Humanoid, just wait and... Oh, he'll burn the flash. If you use your rocket jump, you can get hooked out of it by time to risk getting CC locked.
Yeah, I mean, Casey's in a good position. I really thought that Fnatic would try to contest this. Instead, they set their sights in the bot lane. They're threatening the dive onto Kana. How close is he to level 6? We don't actually see. He's very close.
Level 6 has been reached. Zenith blade forward, Pathmaker back. Mickey's going to tank it. Kana can go all out and will kill off Mickey and will survive. But the redive comes out. Razork puts the spear through the heart of Kana. He'll fall, get a 1-for-1 and get the grubs on the top side. 2,000 gold lead for Fnatic right now. Upset going in with the killer instinct, looking for Kalist here. Dodging away from the root caller as well. Targamas just around the corner does have the flash. Upset will supercharge his way away for now. Dodges away from the dredge line. Mickey looking for the flank here. No vision for Karmine Corp, but they should know that something's happening. And Mickey...
That's a rough one.
Yeah, just misses. Just a little bit wide on the flash there.
I mean, Kalist also had cleanse. Wasn't forced to use. Fnatic don't convert it into another kill. They will set their sights on the dragon. Yike is in the area. The bot lane needs to catch that wave, and Vladdy really can't move given the push that Humanoid has.
It would be really greedy from Yike to contest this. Just like bot wave pushing, mid wave pushing, like you would be walking into a danger zone if you went for that. So Fnatic will get the first Drake of the game and even out those early objectives.
Keep your eyes on the Panthult.
He's going down with the Grand Starfall towards the bot lane immediately onto Targamas, who's stunned up and taken out of the action by Razork.
I mean, just a fantastic...
Up in a moment's time. Yike's going to go across towards it. Targamas looking for the dredge line. Will land it on terrain, get the Sagarin blows off. Into the depth charge. Vladdy chasing forward. They really want Mickey, and they will be able to secure the kill. He's not going to flash across the wall because he only had his Hex Flash.
This tower... It's going to go down slowly, but I think they should be able to secure it with everyone committed to the top side of the map for the grubs and the base coming through from Vladdy. He does have TP, which if he commits it, I think he could actually save this tower.
Yeah, he's going to go. Razork comes back. He's like, oh, now Vladdy, you got no Spirit Rush.
Okay, no, Razork just hit
Targamas is on the way as well.
Tower. Yep. Wise choice by Razork. So grubs exchanged for the tower.
Upset jumping in here with a killer instinct, though. Targamas going to have to flash the wall. Humanoid's going to dash forward as well with that rocket jump, and Targamas is dead. Razork so willing to get the smite for the slow into the jump in. And the follow-up from Fnatic.
To a conversation we had earlier about damage, Medic. The Rod of Ages Ahri build very much centers around the idea that Ahri doesn't really, in the meta, have the ability to one-shot anyone right now. So you go for a little bit more of a durability build, you go for a little bit more of the chip damage.
Sure.
But again, that just, like, it's a very low damage comp on the side of KC, which means on these first item spikes, Fnatic should feel very confident.
They definitely should. They've got Yuntal already complete for Humanoid, Kraken Slayer already complete for Upset as well. They're going to play on this next wave that's coming through top. We saw pings on it. They're looking to push forward with it. There's the Solar Flare going down onto Kalist. He'll pop the Feather Storm. It's a 3v4 in favor of KC, though. Depth Charge going down onto Upset. Kalist able to get away. Razork having a flash for his life and will maintain a hold of it for now.
So what summoners were used. Don't think KC can really contest.
Yeah, you're not going to. Oscarinin also has the level 2 equalizer. He's just hit level 11. He's a whole level and a bit ahead of Kana in that top lane now. In such a strong spot. Upset almost a level ahead of Kalist as well. Fnatic will get the second Drake of the game. Karmine Corp ceded any pressure around it, just wanted to farm up.
Significant between the two.
Yeah, I think Riftard's going to be the key fighting point here. Mickey looks for the Solar Flare. Kalist still caught out by it. Upset jumping forward, depth charge gonna hit onto him. Kalist still alive, cleanse away by Upset, and all of Fnatic are here for the fight. Kazante diving in, but Razork's already killed off one. Targmas has fallen, Kalist still standing. He'll get the counter kill. Humanoid caught out by Yike. He'll manage just about to get the kill there. Kalist falls back, and Topos with the Q3. Kana going all out as he dashes forward onto Mickey and Upset, but can't find anything more. 2 for 1 the exchange.
I mean, good news for Kalist is that he was able to get away. Bad news, at least he can get something back. Mickey's found Kalist again.
Kalist doesn't have cleanse, but does have the Featherstorm this time. Now he's walking on the equalizer. And Upset's on a killing spree. Solar Flare just clipping the edge of Targamas there. Only
just bully the damage dealer. Kalist is so crucial as one of the main damage contributors in this composition. And Mickey, when his ulti's off cooldown, he's setting his sights on Kalist.
He's doing a really good job of it as well. Kalist now does have the cleanse. Featherstorm only a quarter of the way off cooldown. Targamas the next target. Razork jumps in with the CC. Nature's Grass coming out. Kana looking for the flank. Mickey down to half HP. TP's coming in as well. Spirit Rush immediately by Vladdy. Mickey falls low, but Humanoid kills Targamas, and he looks for another. It's Yike who's going to fall. Kana in the middle of 4 members of Fnatic. He's going to burn to a crisp. Oscar will take him.
KC tried to respond to the aggression of Fnatic.
KC will put a bit of vision around the corner. Mickey, Solar Flare. Only really clipping onto Targamas. Equalizer going down as well, but immediately Fnatic are jumping forward, and Oscar in splashing in with the Flame Splitter. Humanoid kills off Kana. Kalist falls as well. Fnatic are routing Karmine Corp. Vladdy having to flash away. A 3-0 in favor of Fnatic. Soul point for them as well.
Fnatic showed no hesitation when it came to engaging that fight. Mickey doesn't connect his ultimate onto Kalist, but it doesn't matter because he forced him to retreat and the follow-up was enough. Humanoid, if his jump hadn't been interrupted, that would have been a 5-0 ace. But Fnatic will be more than happy with that as they set themselves up with Soul Point and will follow up with another card.
It is a stomp so far for Fnatic.
Yeah, guess who he's targeting again?
Yeah. Look for Kalist. Solar Flare comes out, goes wide, but Mickey just walks back, then goes in with the Zenith Blade. Void Seeker coming out from long range. Yike looking for that flank. Nature's Grass coming out. Razork still clipped by the edge of it, and Kalist begins to open up. And just as I said, he wasn't having an impact. Kalist is going to find 2 quick kills.
The bottom of your screen, as this mid tower is now the focus for Fnatic.
Kalist trying to defend. Solar Flare clips him, only gets the slow. There's the equalizer, and Kalist will come down on top of it, and will go down on top of it too. Upset now on a rampage. Kalist just trying to defend that tower.
However, Casey set the sights onto top lane. Oscar.
They're going to TP Kana in here. Oscar is over pushed. Kana goes forward. Oscar goes into that overheat. Targamas on his way as well. Oscar doesn't have flash, so at most he can get 1 out of this. Dredgeline does go wide, but Kana has enough shields to survive. Twisted Advance will root Oscar in place, and there's the kill. Meanwhile, Humanoid gets a tower in the bot lane. Charmed up by Vladdy, but he can't wait.
And Fnatic are poised, ready to pounce.
Razork goes over the wall. Solar Flare on the backline. Spirit Rush away. Nature's Grasp being used as well. Targamas the first to fall. Good roots coming out from Kalist. The Equalizer not doing too much work, but Targamas is already dead. Vladdy's looking for a little bit more with that Spirit Rush forward. Razork down to about 1,000 HP. Yike still on the chase towards Upset. Mickey and Kana chasing towards the top side. Humanoid goes in. Featherstorm from Kalist into the flash will get him to safety. The Drake begun by Oscar Rinin. Upset keeping Yike at bay. Fnatic should be able to secure this. It will be Soul for them. And with Yike on the red buff, Fnatic will take the Soul. 26 minutes in. An Ocean Soul to their names. A $6,000 might be the one. Razork going for him. Will get the stun. The chase in as well. Nature's Grass coming out as Targamas is going to be able to flash away, but Kalist is not here to put out the damage while everyone's rooted. Equalizer goes down. Mickey falling lower. They dive back in onto Kana, and Kana's down. Mickey at 100 HP survives. Yike and Kana do not. Fnatic find 2 again, and will turn their eyes towards the Baron.
Kalist wasn't able to get a single auto attack off in that fight. It was a very awkward position for KC to fight from. And Fnatic, they just wanted the pick. They wanted to create the numbers advantage. They committed very hard to getting that kill.
In the mid lane just because of the split push pressure he has, but they're keeping him with the main team.
Nature's Grasp. Mickey should block that, and he does. Yike goes in with the Twisted Advance, but he is not tanky at all. Mickey knocked up. Upset can dive forward with the Killer Instinct. Doesn't even need to as Targamas falls to Humanoid. Upset now, targeting that mid lane inhibitor tower. The next wave in top lane, well on its way as well. Upset will take the mid lane, inhib alongside Razork. Fnatic will take the top side as well. And for Karmine Corp, you're looking down 5 members in 20 seconds before you have your support back alive.
Fnatic with clinical execution as they set their sights on the Nexus. They flash in.
The Let's Cleanse flashes away and will escape. Root Caller, Blade Caller will get some damage down onto Razork. Mickey going forward again, and Carter is burnt alive. The second Nexus tower falls. Kalist with the Feather Storm, but it does not do a damn. A clean game from Fnatic, a surprising game from Fnatic, as they'll secure the win over Karmine Corp.
Fnatic looking to revitalize trust amongst their fans as they get a massive win over KC.